Krista here with Books and Jams, and I'm very excited because I think I'm gonna start a new series of videos. I really have no excuse for not filming on Fridays because I have that day off. Since I work at a church, Sunday is a work day and Friday, Saturday is my weekend. I'm thinking I'm gonna start a series called Friday 5. I know there's already a Top 5 Wednesday, and I am not looking to just do the Top 5 Wednesday topics on Friday. Although sometimes if I'm really lacking on an idea, I might take from there, but I will of course always link that in the description and all of that jazz. But Fridays really work better for me than Wednesdays. So I'm gonna just pick 5 things and tell you about them on Fridays. So I might tell you about 5 library books that I got that week, or 5 books that I've hauled that week, hopefully not, since we all know I'm trying to not buy books. I might tell you about 5 of my highlights from the week, 5 things that I did. It might be more life events, or 5 things about my family, or I don't know, it could be 5 anything. I would love to actually hear ideas from you down in the comments if you have ideas of 5 things that you would like to know about me. But for the first Friday 5 today, I have been really excited to do a Booktuber shout out again. So this Friday 5 today is gonna be 5 booktubers that I love that aren't necessarily new, but that really deserve a lot more subscribers. So all of these are at around 100, maybe a little under 100 or maybe a little over. But they really should have more people watching their channels. And so if you haven't yet subscribed to any of these, I would love for you to check them out and see if it's something that you might connect with on BookTube. Of course, I watch hundreds. I'm subscribed to hundreds of booktubers, and my subscription feed is always stressing me out, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Let me just jump right in and tell you about 5 booktubers that hopefully you may not have heard of before and will go check out. So the first one, I love this girl. Her name is Morgan from Morgan Snail Reads, and she's this lovely young girl who talks about books that I've never heard of before. One of the series that she's just recently started is 10 books to read while you're drinking tea, and then the next week might be 10 books to read while drinking something a little stronger than tea, or with coffee, or with cocoa. So she's at the beginning of this series. I think it's a creative idea. I really am excited every time I see a video from her. Morgan, I hope you get a lot more followers because you're fantastic. I feel like she's just sitting down, hanging out, and having a chat about books, which is why we're all here, right? So go check out Morgan. Another booktuber that I found a little more recently is Kim from Writer Princess. Kim has a little bit of snark and sass to her, which I think is a lot of fun. She is an author. She is a princess. I don't know what you call it. She goes to parties and is the princess at the parties. So it's a party entertainer, I guess, and she dresses up like princess. So one of her vlogs was how that looks and how she gets ready for that and such. So it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy her channel. And she's currently doing a read-along with another booktuber for the book Caraval, which I haven't read yet, but I've heard wonderful things about. She likes to interact with her people who watch her. So I think that she's a great one to go check out if you have not already. Then the next is actually 2 ladies who film together, and they're really good friends. It's Jessica and Christina from Game of Tomes, which, first of all, fantastic channel name. Game of Tomes is really fun. I love the play on words, and I love their channel. I think I just found these guys a couple weeks ago, maybe not even, just very recently, but already have been commenting back and forth with them a couple times, found them on Twitter and on Instagram, and I feel like they're gonna be really good book buddies, and I really like the way they talk about books. I just really like their channel, and I think that you guys should check out Jess and Christina and just join in the fun. They recently did the Whisper Challenge, which was a ton of fun to watch. So check out Game of Tomes. Next I have for you Nicole from Who Picked This Book. And I really just found Nicole's channel, I think last week or the week before, and I've really enjoyed watching a few of her past videos. She recently did a Conversation Hearts book tag. I don't know what it's called, but she had a friend collab with her on that video, and that was a lot of fun. Just listening to them joke with each other about books and just the interaction. Again, she feels like somebody that I would sit down in a room with and hang out. Or she also reads a wide variety of books, as I've said, for all of these people. Can you tell that that's something that I value in booktubers? I like that she's not reading exactly the same as everyone else, but I also like that she is reading some of the popular books as well. And I like the way she talks about books, and so I think you should check out her channel. And finally, I have the sweetest lady. She's just very new to BookTube. And she's incredibly sweet, and her name is Belinda from Belinda's Book Nook. I don't think Belinda and I have very many books in common at all, but I feel like I learn something every time I watch her channel. I feel like she's teaching me and broadening my book horizons, which I think is really important. I do feel like I read a variety of books, but I also feel like I have a lot of room to grow in that area. And so I like watching channels like Belinda's because I feel like I learn about books I might not have heard about any other way. So I feel like she's a great one to check out. And also she's incredibly sweet and kind and just very calming when you listen to her. I really appreciate that she's a part of this community and that I can grow by watching her channel. So those are the 5 booktubers that I definitely think that you should check out. I could probably make a list of 25 more, but those are ones that I've recently really been enjoying and really want you to go and check out and see what you think, and let me know if you find any of them that you really connect with. I mean, I get it. There's hundreds of people on BookTube and we're not going to connect with everybody, and I think that's okay. But I think it's good to continue to expand our horizons and not get, well, I mean, it's fine to watch the same 10 all the time if that's what you like, and no shame in that. However, there are wonderful booktubers out there that are putting good content into the world and sharing their love of books, and that's why we're all here. So I wanted to share some of the love with these 5 booktubers, and I hope that you check them out. And thank you for watching the first Friday 5. And comment down below if you think this is a interesting idea. If you have ideas for Friday 5 topics that you would like to hear about, not necessarily all book related. Hopefully I'll be able to post every Friday, but I'm not holding myself to it every single Friday, but that's the goal at this point, is to think about filming on Fridays and getting up a Friday 5 video. So that's it for today. Check out these booktubers. Give me your ideas down in the comments. Join in our Goodreads group for Burial Rights if you haven't yet already. That's our book for February, and a couple of us have started and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm hoping that that continues, and I'll be talking to you in another video soon. Bye!